thing I'm going to do.
Gangster with it.
No, the hair has to come off so I can begin to create a guide. There's no sense of holding on to anything. That never try to just keep working through a whole bunch of hair. Okay, chin to your chest, but scoop all the way to the back of your chin, no legs crossed. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in. I need another comb. He's going short, baby. It's no sense of us. What are we playing? We're not playing games. She has a great neck on. That does make a difference.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What about long nails?
Yes.
And long?
Yes, ma'am. It just depends. No. We're doing it as less as possible for her. So all I've done is just establish where I'm taking her to in the back. That's my first thing. Okay, so now that I've created this to get off most of her and establish her neckline, now I'm going to begin to actually go in and work her. So I'm just establishing my guide. So I'm just getting, I'm creative. I'm still going to go in and I'm going to actually come back in and still clean up. But I need to get a relaxer in her head. And my biggest thing is that I don't want to relax over top of hair that I'm cutting off. Now, a lot of the cutting I'm not going to actually do until the pieces and everything get in. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm just cutting myself down enough to establish where I'm going. So as I was telling you, when you begin to get more precise, I don't use any parters. I'm going to establish her drop to begin over here, but again, I don't want to take a lot away from this until the hair gets put in. Everybody got me? So I'm just going to kind of just create myself a partial guide with the A-line. Okay, so all this does is this is just establishing that I need to come in. So I'm going to show you some tricks. So I'm going to come in first. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get all of this even down. But I don't want this distinctive line here. You got me? So I've got where I want my guide to be. So the first thing I'm going to do, as you see, is I comb down. I've taken it to where her hair was actually broken at. So that's why I chose this point. Okay, I chose this point simply because I knew her hair was broken. Compared to what I cut, this is all I'm taking off of here. So I'm taking her to the healthiest point of where she should be. And again, I'm just going to kind of just scale that a little bit. So I'm going to leave this in here because of the fact that I want to wait until the hair is put in. It's trying to give me a room. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come in and right at that line, I'm begin to take that bulk off. See how we smooth it down a little bit? So I'm going to pull out because I got to be too far down. I'm going to come right in at that line. And these are not my favorites. These will not be facing. These are the ones I do the best. You see the difference? So all I'm doing is now just cascade. Now come look in here compared to the line that's there. You see? So when I relax it, it's gonna smooth into each other. So you see this big bulk line right here? So I'm gonna come right in. I'm gonna keep my elevated. And I'm gonna begin to take that bulk out. You see how it's beginning to smooth out? I'll show you what's gonna happen once I finish. So what this is doing is just getting out some of that bulk, so when that relaxer gets in here, it's going to lay. And we're not gonna have that big bulk line that's still right here. So coming in again, right at the bulk line. 1, 2. And if you don't think hair is coming off, hair is coming off. The bulk is coming out of it. And here, that's all I'm going to do until I can add in when I need to add in. So now, ladies and gentlemen, watch. Now I'm coming back in with my shears. And I'm coming on a 90 degree. That is my guide that's at the bottom. So on a 45 now, so now it's gonna lay nice and smooth. You got me? We used to wear the TLC with the nice distinctive hard line. We're not there anymore. Now, remember what I taught you, So now we still want everything to blend, so I'm going over direct. So even, this will be the last piece I do. I'm going to bring, and why am I doing that? Because I wanted to blend, but I still want to preserve length. So it's going to smooth out and drop, and this side is going to be long. Once I put the weave in, I'm actually going to come in and do some point cutting and get it so that it's not flat. Because even though I'm going to put weave in and fill all this side here, I still don't want it flat. Everybody got what I mean? All right, relaxing time. What somebody needs to do for me is base her outer perimeter of her hairline, base all within here. In here, just put some on your fingertips and kind of go like this. All right? It looks better already. Okay. Because she's been burning, this is all new blow. I'm just going to go in and flat. Wipe her ear off, please. Try to get this in as fast as possible around the sides and back especially, because that's the shortest point of her hair. That's how I like it.
It's clean. I just does it
hurt? What's hurting?
I guess like the box.
She just put it in. Ain't gonna feel that yet.
Like that. So once I do her outer perimeter of the sides, now I'm gonna go in.
I haven't had a relaxer
I pray not, because I really want her to. Yes. Okay. Comb. Well, yeah, y'all my assistants. Let's work.
This one right here?
Yeah.
You can move faster. Okay.
I can't hear nothing you say. Go ahead, what you say? She's getting bonded just for the day, because we don't want to, after relaxer, I have specific rules. I don't want to add tension on her hair. And if I was in the salon, and when I do hair, I wouldn't even be doing this relaxer. Okay. And you notice, I put that relaxer on there. I'm not going to act like I can't see the relaxer.
Oh, you mean like you put it on heavy?
Yes. Sometimes things can be mental, so what we don't want to do is get her to a point where the fan is actually going to help somewhat, because it's going to keep her from perspiring. Because you know, once you perspire, then the itching will start. So application is done. I'm immediately going to go in. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to smooth everything up. Why am I smoothing up on it first? To redirect. And make sure I'm getting every little bit. Then I'm just going to come in and smooth down. Anywhere that I just wanted to just process, and I know I'm not going to go back into, I'm going to begin to just smooth everything. She shouldn't be feeling no irritation. Are you feeling irritation right now? Lord Jesus. So, she got too much irritation.
It's just in the back.
Please, you shouldn't be having. That's why I didn't tell you wait. I know what you want, but I don't want no singles.
I agree with that.
So she's breaking down really good. I just decided to come in with my hand. Just don't worry about the comb. Make sure I'm getting every area. Someone who has the towel come in and wipe. Just burn it bad in the back. Okay, you finished? She has it. It's been how many months?
Years.
Years. So this is a virgin. Otherwise, I would never have just went in like that because I wouldn't have been able to do her ends. Right. But those sides that she complained about, I really want that to be relaxed so we can do some covering because you won't even know it's thin. You on fire? Why you holding your mouth like that? So as you can see, she's good and straight. I want her head, the back of her head to look like that's natural. Get ready. Whoever is getting ready to rinse her out, she's already making faces. So see, now I'm able to actually calm that hair down. You see that? I'm going to continue to just keep until no more bubbles are clear, but I still want to make sure. I know you look cute today. Emma, thank you, baby. Okay, so what stabilizer is going to do is it's going to give me an indication if there's any relaxer left in her head. But you know how the Firm system has the 5-in-1 that you use right after you take the relaxer out? Well, this is what it can be used with all relaxing systems. It's also going to feel really good on her head. It's going to calm everything down. And it's going to make that hair like silk. So it's like a pre-conditioner to the shampoo.
You let that sit, or
I'm going to let it sit for a few minutes. It's going to calm down any irritation she has. Your hair should start to feel better. How you feel? Okay. So it's going to make it soothe it somewhat. So I'm just going to let that sit. And if you like to come over and just feel, you know how after relaxing your hair is dried out?
oh yeah,
Feel.
oh yeah.
So it's going to lock some moisture in there even before
Smell like
you start the shampoo.
That's how you know it's working.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah, but it makes that hair, it's like a preconditioner. So you saw her hair felt dry after we took that relaxer out. Now watch, we haven't even done a shampoo on her. So I'm gonna make the water lukewarm. Again, I don't want it extremely hot because we do know that she experienced what? Some irritation. So now her hair, what I've done is I brought it back to its natural pH. without the shampoo because you know the water brings it back really. So now I'm just gonna come in. It should be beginning to feel a lot better. All right, who's gonna do a shampoo for me? And I want 3.
Skin cut, just so I can. Nah, she's gonna be shaped. So the first one should make sure the hair does not happen.
I don't sound right. Okay, video please.
You gotta get the
Styling.
More head the other day. I mean, it's just like you guys.